last year, the year before that.
The tax.
Now the taxes, they got different little.
Yeah.
The shoestrings be different colors and all that, but you know.
Actually, we might do this show May 28th.
We live. Okay. Welcome to the Huddle. I'm your host today, Mr. Tucker. To my left,
Old school light skin. What's going on, y'all?
Mike.
Rotisserie.
JB. You.
Oh, damn.
We got a packed house today. Let me introduce our guest. Oh, I got Charlie. I want to save Charlie a special introduction. He ain't been here in a couple
Okay,
times.
I apologize.
We got Miss Nicole Nicky from Mac Makeup. Everybody give our first guest. We got somebody coming back to the stage who promised us a painting. She sold the first one she promised us.
Indian giver, yeah.
So she came back to do us another one. Everybody give a round of applause for Miss Mia. Chef Divine Flavors, I want you to come on up, tell us what we got on the menu today.
Alrighty.
You got
How y'all doing?
Good,
Chef
right?
Flavors from Divine Flavors. What we have is we got jerk chicken, jerk shrimp skewers with some vegetables. And those who don't eat chicken or shrimp, we got some lobster tails and some crab legs on the side.
Now, this is for me or for them?
That's
for
us.
us?
Everybody.
Go ahead, huh?
I didn't know if y'all was eating today.
And in addition to that, some rice pilaf as well.
And last but not least, the starting five himself, Charlie P. Welcome back, Charlie.
I appreciate you coming back.
For the people that haven't seen you in a minute, just talk to him. Say hello. What's going on with you? How you been? You don't want to talk to him? You gonna say it for later?
You know me,
We got the ladies on. I just want you to do something special for the ladies, lady. Can you do that?
just for you, man.
Come on, man.
I got a question for you.
What's going on?
That dude kind of shirt.
Oh, I don't even know. I just took it out the pack.
Oh,
But you got it on backwards?
yeah. He did it on purpose for special effect.
Oh, no,
You
it's
about to
inside.
jump?
It's inside.
Are we starting the show off like this? Y'all going on my Power Rangers. All right, look, let's get into it before I have to fry y'all real quick.
Made in China.
So just to give the viewers what we're talking about today, we're gonna start off with Hernandez, taking one for the team. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the best college NFL player to play basketball in college. We're gonna talk about Serena Williams. We're gonna talk about numbers and emotions. We're gonna talk about now and then. And then we're gonna get into some relationship topics. So let's start it off. First thing. Are you taking one for the team, Lawrence, in the Hernandez situation? So let's go over the facts. We know he got life. We know he got acquitted, but we don't know all the details, so I don't want to speculate into the details. I'm gonna just ask y'all specific questions. Right now, they're saying that the Patriots may be owing him $6 million, and that he basically killed himself to get the $6 million for his daughter. So what I'm saying is that's taking one for the team. He might have got acquitted and got 0 charges and might have been a free man sometime next year. So basically, he decided to give his daughter $6 million or live his life. So that's taking one for the team. Would you be able to take $6 million, put it in your daughter's pocket, or would you like to live?
Well, I think his life is already gone. And so I'm gonna think, if I was in that position, what would I do? It would cross my mind. And if every day I woke up and I knew I was in the same state with my daughter, but I was really never gonna see her again, and the first time I ever get to see her, she's 4 years old, I might go ahead and consider doing that. With a life sentence and the world is hating me, I might go ahead and consider doing that. Because I ain't getting off no time soon.
So is money more important than the father?
Nah, but your job as a father is to provide your child with a future. And if that means you can do that and you may not be there to see it, but you still did your job, that's your job.
Okay. What you think about that, Charlie? Now you're ready to talk to me.
That one. You say you want to be a father, but you're not there because he was about to get off. He had an opportunity to revisit those charges and beat those charges.
Right. But
so
he had other stuff pending as well. And not only that, but it was life without parole was the sentence. He was gonna get an appeal. But the odds on you getting an appeal when I mean came out in that trial that he put 6 slugs in that dude and there was eyewitnesses there. I mean the odds of him getting off.
No, he didn't have eyewitnesses.
And the thing is too is what's the odds that even if he got off, he could get hit in a car accident, but he would have lost the $6 million. You know what I'm saying? To provide his family with a future versus providing them with himself. Even if he got off, what kind of life would they have?
But you provide her with money, but you're not sure what she actually going to do.
It's a trust. I mean, I not knowing all the details, but I think to me, I think it's more of an upside for his wife, who was ride or die. She was ride or die, and that was her brother-in-law, and his daughter. They got more to live for. They got more to live with. Because if he got out, what good would he have been to them? Then they would have to be carrying him because he would have had no future.
I'm hitting your wife with your money.
Huh?
No mind.
I'm confused.
Hold on. Before we get to the Charlie Beer side,
Mike, Charlie be scared me sometimes. I don't know what are you saying, man?
Mike, how would you say it, Mike?
I'm like, huh?
How you look on it?
It's tough for me to answer it.
That's a hard one, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, you know, what he did, I would consider doing. If there was a chance for me to get off, you know, if my lawyer was honest with me and was like, look, you know, these are the percentages. They ain't look too well, too good. Then yeah. But if I had a chance to live and get out and raise my daughter,
right,
that's something to consider as well. I honestly don't know, man. That's a tough one to call.
What you think, JB?
At the end of the day, your daughter needs you. She don't need the bread. So the downside to this is now Shorty gonna grow up. She gonna have some daddy issues now because she gonna be missing that. She gonna be trying to fill that void. So it could go bad or good. You know, bad way. She in all these just crazy relationships looking for that love that she wanted from him. He ain't here. So that could mess up. Good side is she be more productive as a citizen. She probably end up doing more like charity work or whatever to help other people that's probably in the same circumstance. So it could go either way, but the likelihood is the bad way. Because you're going to have that.
You saying likelihood is the bad way about the decision he made, we think he made?
Yeah, well, for her.
Yeah.
For her not having him there, trying to fill that void.
Y'all are forgetting that he's in prison the rest of his life. How much of a father are you going to be?
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
well,
but
you only get to see him once a month.
Well,
that's
for the
cool.
rest
I can
of
still
life.
go see
But
you.
at the same time, daddy issues going to be there because he still ain't in the house.
You
He
right.
still ain't there to provide advice every day, provide
But he was
protection.
still fighting no charges.
But he might have got off.
He might have got off on
mighta-
the other charge.
Come on.
So hold
man.
on, we got Sarone, my man C. Does anybody know what's happening to him in prison? Was he in solitary or general population?
He was solitary.
You sure?
Yeah, he was in a prison by himself, and he was off gym pop, and that's why he was able to do it because he was able to barricade the door
That's what the
and use
news
his
said.
shoes. That's what the news said.
They also said they didn't report 2 of the letters he wrote his daughter
yeah.
till 5 days later. So
And the state fought to keep his brain and
Right.
his body parts, but they
Yeah.
lost that case. So you know that the defense, if there is an issue, are going to try to see if it was anything
Easy.
else.
But they also said they had John 3:16 written on his forehead.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it's a whole. That's why I didn't want to dive too deep into this. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But all I'm asking is $6 million or life. Which one you taking?
No, $6 million all day, baby.
You taking 6? So you gonna kill yourself to get your daughter $6
Yeah,
million?
we go ahead and do it. Well, you know.
See, at the same
Yeah,
time,
'cause
when you got an individual that's behind bars or behind those walls.
It's a whole different context.
Their brain, they got all day to think and contemplate. Think, contemplate, and
Right.
make plans, strategize.
Right.
And they're not thinking on the level that someone walking freely would be thinking. So they may be strategically trying to plan out the future for his daughter. At the same time, he's unable to bear with the fact that he's locked up or in prison. So it may be hard for him to continue on. So he say, okay, well, let me just nip it in the bud here, because you got to remember, getting that $6 million was time sensitive. He can't get that $6 million next year. Or the year after
But
that.
hold on. So now that you made that point, why now then? Well, all of a sudden I want to commit. How long you been in? 2-3 years? Maybe even longer, right?
He had to wait till the appeal started.
That's right.
Under
You
the
had to
law.
wait till the appeal.
So the law in Massachusetts, if you appeal charges and you die before the conclusion of the appeal,
Right.
they nullify the charges, so you were never even charged with anything.
Which goes back to my point last show. Do y'all think he planned this? Him and his lawyers talk like, look, these are the exes.
He had to get some legal advice on that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna.
I think so.
Absolutely, 100%.
Once he went to the judge for the appeal, if they denied that appeal, it's over. He's convicted.
See, he strategically planned that out, and the fact that some people say, you know, somebody may have set him up. You know, he's a millionaire. He got multi-million-dollar business connections. So his lawyers, his team, he got a strong defense team. So if anything happened to him, they know you got a strong defense team coming to your defense.
Yeah.
Right, so C said he's considered innocent right now, but
He is.
before we get to that, Mia, what you think, Mia? I hear you doing a lot of and
sorry. I mean, if y'all saying that he was in solitary confinement, I've, learned that, you can lose your mind and try to get it back. So, I mean, who knows what he could have been thinking. If he's already going to do life, I mean, I don't think it had anything to do with the money because I think he already had money. I mean, how much money do you think a child would really need? I mean, I think he ultimately did it because he won't be able to see his child grow up to be in their life.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how many people are spending life in prison without their children. And I mean, they could have contemplated suicide. I don't think it was money involved because I don't think that was his only bit of money that he had.
You know
I'm
the
sure he
difference
has
is?
That's
money
true,
to
too.
add it
The
to it.
lifestyle he
people
lives,
that's-
you
that
can't
got
tell me
life
he ain't have
suicide,
no
none of
stats
them
in
got
his
a $6
bed.
million contract.
Yeah, but
They-
I
But
don't
he
think,
ain't
I
hit
don't
the
think
big,
that's the only
check
$6
yet.
million he got.
Yeah.
You
No,
mean
but I'm
to tell
saying
me
he
that's
was
the
a gangster,
only
like-
money he
No,
had?
he
Somebody ain't gonna get you no 6 million. He wasn't moving like
I
if
think
he
he
wouldn't even
was
be in jail if he had money like that.
He's almost
True that,
broke.
too.
What he would
OJ
consider
just
broke.
went to
I mean,
jail.
Right.
On some stupid stuff.
No. All the money
Hey, about to
he
get
spent
right
for
back
the
out.
defense team. He
What
was
I'm
new to
saying
the
is-
NFL.
What I'm saying is, ultimately, do you think suicide is
saying
worth it?
His mom like here getting right. She looking date ready.
Yeah, not to me. neither.
Okay. So Nicole,
Yes.
you the baby mother, you his baby mother, his fiance.
Mhm.
Would you rather have him in jail and possibly getting out and being a father to your daughter, or would you rather have the 6 million?
The 6 million.
If he did
Real easy, just
if he would have came out, I mean, what type of citizen would he have been anyway? He was a loose
Exactly.
before he got locked up.
But it was her father at the end of the day.
I'm with her on that
What
one.
Father.
was he-
I'm with her, but what?
How-
What is a
type of
father,
figure
man?
would he have
What is
been
a father?
if
He would have been there to read that story and wake up and make that breakfast and
Daddy.
walk her to the bus stop.
Oh,
Did he-
great.
did
But
he-
we still
did he
living in
seem
South
like
East.
that type
A
of-
shout
Like
out
you just
South
said,
East.
he had bread, so they wouldn't have been living in whatever
But
South
I'm
East
just
it
saying,
was.
I shouldn't say South East because South East.
They would have been
y'all
eating
know what I mean.
lobster every night, just like we about to have. Shout out to the chef.
Hey, so if Aaron Hernandez had got off on that pill, I don't think his quality of life would have been that much for his daughter.
Man,
That
somebody
first
leave
shit.
would have picked him right
And,
back.
and if he came out,
I don't think nobody would have picked
You know,
him up.
everybody would've picked him
My
up.
man hit his wife with a hook. He ain't even killed nobody. He ain't even seen the film.
right?
He wrote a book, did a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
all
definitely.
that
He probably would have linked up with OJ and them.
Yeah, Lifetime would have had him ready. You know,
Hey,
what I'm
on the
saying?
road though,
So
OJ about to come out.
Oh yeah,
and make money.
OJ and the girl that
Try to get him on the huddle.
OJ about to get his own
Nah,
reality
we
show.
don't need him on the huddle.
Y'all gotta remember this guy Hernandez is a grown man who joined the Bloods and became a hitman.
Exactly.
After he had
That's why I say he got loot.
already. He wasn't making the best decisions when he was free.
Exactly.
He ain't no good father and role model to begin
How y'all
with.
gonna say just because he didn't make the good life decisions for himself?
This was
How
after
he
he
wasn't
was
gonna be a good
already
father?
an NFL grown man, rich player.
So if he wasn't a good father, why would he even try to kill himself if he's not even concerned about his daughter?
Like I just said, he knew his wife was jacked up already, so why not get the money from her daughter?
Man, he might have been
Sounds like a great
rehabilitated.
father to me.
Hey,
So
Oh,
look,
no,
Aaron
no.
Wall say this guy's always had problems. It was a cover up because he produced on the field.
True. I got a question. Is she gonna be date ready after she get this?
Oh, we got a winner. You shooting your shot?
I mean, you know, I'll take her out. Especially as dude, she got the time.
Are y'all going to jury?
My man shooting his shot before we even get through the first session. What kind of drink you drinking tonight, Mike?
the
See over there,
the
see over there all
makeup-
relaxed and
The
meditating.
makeup look good. Compliments to Nicole, Nikki.
Yeah.
Swag.
Okay, I
Easy
feel
for
you.
British you.
I like that hat. That hat is
Y'all
nice.
Something else. Y'all done made me okay. So let's move on here because Mike's shooting the shot.
I mean, I'm just in here chilling. you
So
know.
look, we're gonna get on to the next part. We're gonna talk about Serena, right? Pregnant winning matches. Some people upset. She pregnant by a white man.
Why they mad?
Tell them why you mad, son.
I'm
But
not
look,
mad. Let her live.
Hey, we don't know who she pregnant by. We just know she pregnant.
Hey, man, why you do
that?
that?
Messy guy. The
Yeah,
messy guy.
messy. We just keep it real.
come on, man.
I mean, she
Sometimes,
does.
hey, the media they make arrangements sometimes.
So you
Tell
saying
us
that's
the
Drake
story.
baby? That's what you said.
Here we
Cause
go.
he got a song
It
about it.
could
Is that
slip.
Drake baby?
That could work. That's Drake
That's
baby.
your folks.
See, go ahead. I do that. Hey,
Light skin stick together.
and on real, we need to talk about too why Drake's album falling off. But anyway,
No, we don't.
I knew y'all hating on that album. But anyway,
Sit down. Be humble.
be humble. That joint is cranking.
It's
Kendrick
not
is
good.
cranking.
That's why.
But
It's not.
Serena, man. First of all, I don't understand why you publicizing your baby bump.
They all do
What you
it.
talking
Yeah,
about, man?
Y'all ain't
Why
say
you
nothing
mad?
to Beyonce and
Right.
what was Big 6'2"? Sierra? Y'all ain't say nothing to her.
And then
6'2".
and Charlie put out a good
Regular
question
girls
this
do it,
week.
though.
Charlie put out a good question this week.
What do you say?
You know, you showing your bump. And what's that gonna look like on the snapback when it's time for it to come all
You
back?
know
together?
Serena snapping back,
She in
man.
shape. She
Glenn
good.
don't like that though. Glenn don't like that comment.
Glenn don't like the snapback?
No, when I said that, okay, she's already.
That's a good
Serena
point.
looked great. Muscle, but over time, that muscle would turn to fat.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just
If you
coming with
stop
facts.
working
I'm
out.
just coming with
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
This
Look
guy
at Serena.
said that
Come
the
on,
muscle
bruh.
turns to fat and she gonna get stopped. I
And
said no.
something
If you-
weird about
if
that
you're
picture.
athletic,
What happened to the rest of her body?
when
She
you,
was
after you have a
pregnant when
baby,
she
you're
was
gonna bounce
Yeah,
back
but
quicker.
her body was
You
all.
are.
You see how
And
defined she
it ain't
is?
gonna
She
be
done
no
lost
turning
definition.
but that's a big
muscle
issue.
to fat
That's
or
like
flat.
different.
Average
You
of
know,
her life.
Yeah.
What happened to
You
her?
said she been what?
Working out.
Could be a couch
Father
potato.
time is gonna get you. Eventually, it's gonna turn. Father
Yeah,
time.
but not because of the baby
Tell
right
yourself.
now.
Please
Yeah,
tell
like
me.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Eventually,
that's
That's
over
not-
time.
What,
that's
she's
if you-
65?
Yeah, like,
It's 80-year-old.
No, they got doctors, they got lawyers.
They still work
Man,
out. If you
yeah.
start working out, that's on you. But if
And
you
they
keep
got
it up,
makeup.
You
As
could
long
be,
as-
you could be
and they
60,
got makeup.
80 years old.
She gonna have
still
Nicole over
But she's
there.
not gonna be playing tennis all her life.
Don't matter.
But
As long as
bruh.
she's still working out,
Right.
she gonna be good.
Dog, Chingy started dating the dude because of makeup.
Please
Serena
stop.
gonna
Please
be
stop.
I swear to God. Chingy dated the dude,
yeah.
Hey,
man.
what you talking about, yeah?
Chingy, a few other people in the league been dating grown men
Hey.
because of them bras Carl be looking at. Oh, the shots
Hey,
and the
that
makeup.
could be. That could
Oh.
be.
Carl, what's the new bra called where they zip it in the front?
Oh.
Oh yeah, what's that called? Ladies, what's that called? I know
Oh, that's
y'all know.
everywhere.
So,
The bra, some bra.
They got a drawstring in the front.
Strapless bra.
Those do not work. I bought
Hey,
one.
you
Oh,
bought one?
I bought one.
Oh,
It's not
Selena
work.
tried.
Hey,
it.
what-
Did it work?
Which one you
You
Everybody
gotta-
look down at the joint.
I sure did, you know. I sure did. You must be. Everybody do it on the little IG. Oh, fight.
No, I don't know.
Smart.
I came out from Amazon.
Chicago fight.
There's a couple companies that got them
It's all the
jealous.
same. The inside is a big sticker.
So it didn't stick
It's a
on
little
your.
hole where you put your areolas in.
Oh,
Stick it on.
so it didn't
You
stick.
pull the drawstring.
aggressive.
Oh, you got one?
Right.
I did. I
didn't
bought
stick.
one.
They didn't
Oh, okay.
stick.
No, they don't. If you notice, everybody who advertises it, they have boob jobs.
Oh.
So anybody
These ain't for real women.
If they a C cup or bigger or even a large B, that thing ain't gonna do
Well,
nothing.
got it on there?
Mo
No,
has
it's
it
not ain't work.
It
worked.
It worked for Amber.
Amber Rose.
Oh yeah, Amber Rose.
What kind of
She
shit
got
you get?
work.
She was the first to get one.
Is she
Is
nat?
she natural?
Is she natural?
No, she not. Well,
I
actually,
should get her hair cut at.
if she not natural, her
I just
pregnancy
get her
brought
haircut.
some naturalness to it. Because her joints,
I mean, she stayed with her first
Yeah.
shape up though, man.
Things don't sit
They don't
like that,
sit.
even
Yeah.
on Amber.
but I thought it was not so much to give you to hold your boobs, but to give girls who ain't got cleavage.
They're supposed to do both. Now I've
Oh.
seen the girl Lala from Instagram,
Yeah.
yeah. One, and she said it still
Who,
looks
the Pam
like
Grier looking
she's
joint?
a 12-year-old boy.
Damn.
So,
See, now the thing is,
if you
but
ain't got none, it's gonna be hard to
if
make
you ain't
some.
got none, you can take some duct tape and pin them jumps
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
So
well,
to
okay.
save your,
Duct tape, that's
You're
painful.
right.
I don't know.
if you
No,
a IG,
it's
but if you a IG model and you don't have that, your little jump, you disqualified
See
as
right
grid.
there,
You gotta be
this
interested.
lady, she's 80 years old.
Yeah.
She
Can we
80
zoom
years
in?
old,
Thank
Nah,
you.
we can't go on that.
Super
got the
slow.
muscles, and
Super
she
slow.
still got it in shape because she stick with it.
Mm.
It ain't no.
Charlie don't wanna hear that.
Charles just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
So y'all saying Serena not gonna look like that?
Serena gonna be.
She ain't gonna look like that, but she gonna be in shape.
I'm voting with Charlie. She gonna look different. She gonna look
Everybody
different.
gonna look different when they
What you
get
talking about?
85.
Nah.
Are you talking about after she had a baby, or are you talking about when she's 60?
Y'all know
No, I'm
she
talking
gonna
about when she come
in
back.
better shape.
Right, you know she about to come
Yeah.
back with
I know
all
she-
the majors.
No, here it is. I think what she gonna do is go overboard and
Hold
get
on.
real athletic. But that
That's
the
a
feminine,
part of
I think
her-
she gonna lose more femininity. That's what I think.
That's a part of her.
And what I'm saying,
Hey, Chef,
She's
Chef,
not feminine
did you
to
do
begin
a
with.
Thank you.
did you do a wedding?
Oh,
Don's
Serena
wedding?
don't look like a man.
Yes,
She's
she
really
does.
weird. She's
does.
really weird
Yeah.
with belly.
Oh,
Being
Williams.
pregnant.
Yeah, I did.
I
it
seen
Yeah,
with-
he
Serena.
did Don Williams
Yeah.
and what?
She ain't
and
typical.
while try, he
but she
try
don't look
to
like
get
a
at you
man.
with the food. So.
How was it though?
Now she got a broad back. I ain't gonna go in front.
What
She
are we
broad.
talking about?
Talking about Serena's body.
Serena gonna be
All right,
alright.
man.
From behind, you could mistake her for a linebacker
Yeah,
with
hey.
the long hair.
Let's huddle up. Let's
I'm
huddle up.
talking. Hold up. I'm talking about from the waist up.
Let's huddle
Let's
up.
bring this back together.
Yeah.
Let's bring this back together.
Now we're moving on.
If you see Serena from the back, I'm not thinking about no man.
No, I'm not talking about the fullback. I'm talking about if you just saw Serena from, she was sitting in the chair. That's how I saw her. I met her when she was sitting in the chair. This is way years ago when she was dating LeVar Arrington at Redskin Park.
Oh, they was shopping down the cart together in Shoppers. I can't even go down the aisle, bro. I was like, oh no.
She dated LeVar Arrington. That was her first date.
I think they was
That was
brothers.
So she sat.
That's
That's
a
young.
That's a mean James.
She sat. It's a chair sitting in the
Brown
front.
thoroughbred. That's a mean thoroughbred. Right
Young.
there.
Her back. I did not know it was LeVar's date. I thought LeVar was sitting up there with somebody else who was about to go work out.
You ain't gonna say it to her face though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But
she
I ain't
gonna
gonna
tennis
front.
this-
Serena is a beautiful, sexy woman to me.
Oh, shout out to the chef. They said he had the best food. We loved him. Who else getting married? Holla out to the chef. So let's move on.
I'm just going.
What
back
you make
to
on the
chef.
wedding, man? What you make for the wedding?
Which one?
Don Williams.
Man, he
Norwegian,
had sirloin, he had chicken, he had some.
Norwegian salmon.
Nah, he
You
had
loving
stuffed
that, right?
salmon. He had stuffed
Hey,
salmon.
man,
It was
that
good
joint-
with-
Hey, my favorite
Right,
is the
and,
lamb chops, young.
Yeah, them lamb chops, everybody's favorite right now.
He's like, yeah, you know.
If y'all ain't had the lamb chops, how can they
Cognac,
get?
them cognac infused. man.
Oh,
Yes.
cognac. He got the cognac. Is it Remy or Hennessy infused? Which one is it?
It's
Kvass.
XO.
Oh,
we've been living
XO. All right.
them Jones is good, man.
So look, we're gonna talk about this. Who is the best college hooper
Not this.
to play in the NFL?
The best
The
college
best college hooper.
basketball player to
Oh, yeah,
make
I'm-
it to
I'm looking
in
at,
the
Hold
NFL.
on, hold on. What's this?
That's 9 days after she had.
9
the baby.
days.
That's a lie, yeah.
Nah,
That ain't no lie.
Hey, this woman, all she do is work out. She live
that's her.
fitness.
Yes.
9 days later.
Serena's not that
Photoshop.
size.
Don't matter.
Not that
Serena
size.
work out consistently.
Size does matter. It matters how
Serena's
your
not
how
that
your
size.
And, and you know what you got to take into context
What's going on
too.
It matters how your
quiet.
bone
Hey,
structure.
I'm asleep.
You got to take into context. Is this baby number one? So baby number one, God kind of forgives your body a little
Everybody's
bit.
built
Ladies, am I wrong?
Uh-oh.
Oh, see, she said yes, but
Nope.
right here saying
I'm
hell
with you,
no.
My
Ann.
first
Why?
one told me up. It was no bouncing back. My second one, it's just how you just gotta work hard, and it depends on your age.
And
too.
it also depends whether you go natural C-section, right?
Yeah.
Nah, well, yeah.
It'll be harder to get off the midsection. You know,
Yeah,
you know,
with the
and
C-section.
Everybody's
Yeah.
body's different. Everybody's mentality
Right.
is different.
And then you got to get a good doctor to
Your
make
bone
sure he take
structure,
out.
your density
Because
of your
if
bones
you
is
get a
different.
C-section, the doctor at that point can actually clear up some scar
What
tissue
are we
and take some
talking
stuff out.
about?
I've tried that.
No,
I'm actually on the table now.
Hey, look. Hey,
All
listen.
these men, all these
I done
men
watched a
talk
couple
about
come
how
out
your body
C-section.
snap
That's all.
back
I mean, that'd
and
be
they
nice.
had no child.
Yeah,
But it'd be nice, but I tried.
I watched a couple surgeries. That's all.
But like I was saying, college basketball.
Right.
My bad. All these doctors
My
in
bad.
here.
On the
It
C-section.
depends on how you was getting hit from the back.
Hey, the man said it depends on how she worked out throughout the pregnancy.
That's what she
Yes,
said.
that's the thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
It depends
I mean,
on the
Serena
person.
won a daggone major through the
Right.
pregnancy.
Hey.
Oh, what's the girl that always loses to Serena?
Sharapova?
She
No,
probably-
no.
All
Sharapova
of
don't
them.
always lose.
All of them.
Shit.
Sharapova
Sharapova
took like
give her a
10
go.
years to win
They
anything.
give her go and loses two different things.
Nah,
She's one of the biggest losers out there.
That was the number one, right? And then she got caught up with the scandal.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
she
she
kicked
can't
out.
even, she can't even play.
She about to play now.
Yeah.
They let her
Right.
back.
Appealing like a bug while Serena pregnant.
Right.
And let me get into
I
that.
gotta win.
All right, cool. So right now we got Gates. We got what's the light skinned dude from the Chiefs.
Oh, you got a Jordan Reed too.
Jordan Reed play
Jordan
ball?
Reed, that's his crossover. They say
Julius
was so
Peppers.
that's he.
So we got Julius
Basically, brought
Peppers,
it in.
Gates.
You got Charlie Ward.
That's cool.
Yeah, Charlie Ward, Florida State. That's my cousin, by the way. Jim Graham.
Martellus
Randy
Bennett.
Moss.
Martellus
Randy
Bennett.
Moss was a basketball player.
Moss and
He ain't playing
Jason
college,
Williams.
Antoine
he played with
Randall.
White.
Randall Will.
He
White
ain't playing
chocolate.
Marshall.
He ain't playing Marshall.
And what's the
He played football only.
light
He played
skinned
high
dude
school.
from the Chiefs?
Yeah.
High school
Yeah, in
boy.
West Virginia.
My bad.
Gonzalez.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So those
played.
McNabb, no, nah.
Football heads.
Thing out there. So who y'all going? I'm going with Gates. Gates averaged 16 points a game in college. Played 2 years. Could have went to the league if he wanted to. I say 16 points, 2 years. Could have went to the league if he wanted to.
Got Romo. Romo played too, so.
Romo played basketball.
Played college.
Hold up. First of all, we didn't even do this.
Come on, young.
Hey, how's that?
And you gonna say
Mr.
Romo for the
Cole.
rest of your life?
Yes.
Hey,
Are
Romo
you
did
a
it.
Redskin fan?
I'm not a football fan. She
Oh.
Oh, you know what? You all right with me? You getting
You
cute
better
about
not say
sex.
Dallas.
Jeez,
like
man.
Dallas?
Oh my God.
You like that?
Give me some, girl.
Y'all ain't know she fought it when she came in.
It's all good. It's all good. We got air freshener for that. Good, good. I ain't even gonna tell nobody.
Boy, young.
Y'all something else. So is Serena the greatest tennis player of all time?
Yes, easy.
Easy?
For women?
Either,
or men?
no, I mean period.
Oh,
Arthur Ashe, everybody up there.
All the
Agassi.
Ash had half a racket.
Nah.
Yeah, Arthur Ashe racket was.
He had half a racket. Was like, hey. Would you
I'm-
want
I want to go ahead and say she might be the greatest of all time.
I mean,
Nah.
she up there.
Women,
It don't
say
she
she
was-
No, if you win, what do they call it?
Grand slams?
Whatever
Major.
they. She won a major with a baby in her, son.
Son, look,
Vicious.
I don't care if baby not baby.
4 months.
And she had
You
played
can go get a sonogram.
McEnroe, Becker, Lindell. No. She's greatest female tennis player ever, but she not. Nah. Come
She
on.
said the greatest. T.O. T.O. played basketball?
Oh, dang, he did play
Yeah, but
basketball.
he ain't
D1?
playing
He ain't playing college,
He ain't
though.
playing
Here go right
Good
here.
hoop, though.
10th highest
He
graded
still
current
good.
NFL players who played
Still
college
good.
hoops.
Yeah,
I
he
bet you
moved up
Gates
there.
number one.
Number 1 is Vincent Jackson. 83.2 overall grade, 2015. He played for Northern Colorado. This is all
Man,
D1.
Who the best NFL college basketball
Antonio
stars?
Gates, number
That's
2.
what I want to know, light skin.
Who?
You talking about everything else but the college basketball people. That's what you talking about.
That's what I.
You know what?
That's what you
Curry,
talking about.
Curry.
That's the list.
This the official
Curry.
list.
Yeah.
Who he play for, C? Who T.O. play for? Curry?
Curry.
Which Curry?
When the North, he
On the
played
top.
with purpose. With the North
Oh, yeah,
Carolina.
he did. He was alright. He was
Yeah,
just shot.
Antonio Gates.
Yeah, he was just shot.
Hey,
I still got Gates number one.
Them tight ends. Basketball transitions very well for tight ends. Yeah.
You watched
Yeah.
that very well?
Nah, because they was talking about your boy Jordan Reed for the Redskins. And they was talking about his basketball moves is why people cannot guard him. Because they say he basically coming out there just doing a straight crossover every time. And when you that deep in the training for your football career, you forget to learn how to set your feet and play defense. Almost like you got to play defense like you playing basketball.
I didn't know
And if they don't step back, because they teach you to take that step and rotate your hips, you can't do that when somebody crossing over on you because it's two different sports, you know.
Why we giving you our phone?
Right. Right.
Althea Gibson, I agree.
Thea Gibson?
Bill was nice.
To be the first black female to win gold
Oh, I ain't
across the color lines.
We talking about golf now?
No, but Althea played tennis as well.
You play tennis too?
Yeah.
Golf and tennis?
Yeah.
So let's get into numbers and emotions.
Althea was a beast.
Numbers and emotions.
I
Numbers
forgot
and
about
emotions.
her. You right.
So we all are emotional when we talk about our favorite players, right? Whether it's football,
I
basketball,
forgot Jimmy Graham.
tennis. We said Jimmy Graham.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we all get emotional, right?
Emotional. Go ahead, yeah.
When we talking about our favorites.
Last time you about to sing an R&B song.
I mean, if y'all want me to sing, I can sing. I do a little of everything. But look, so numbers versus emotions.
Right.
So I'm waiting for Glenn to pull up the picture or whatever. But basically, we rate players off our emotions and not necessarily the numbers. So he gonna pull up basically the top, maybe I think he got 17 people.
It's already up.
What is
It's
that?
a delay.
Oh, he got 17 people that's about or can be introduced into the Hall of Fame, right?
Chicago coming back, yeah. Go ahead.
So I want you to look at this list. We got Jason Kidd, Buck Williams, Horace Grant. Sheesh. Hold on, let me go to the.
He said Moss was in high school. TL played college baseball.
Terry Porter, Larry Nance.
All right, go ahead, JB. Okay.
That left shrimp.
So here go the list. You got Jason Kidd, Buck Williams, Horace Grant, Jack Sikma, Terry Porter, Larry Nance, Detlef Schrempf, Jeff Hornacek. Shout out to Jamal on that Jeff Hornacek. Otis Thorpe, Bill Laimbeer,
Hey, where Higginbottom at?
Sam Perkins,
This one of his right here.
Rasheed Wallace, Maurice Cheeks, that's your guy.
Mo Cheeks.
Eddie Jones, Grant Hill, AC Green, Vlade, Bobby Jones, Ben Wallace, and Kevin Johnson. Out of those right there, those 20 people I just named, they can be in the Hall of Fame. Give me 3. And the list
should go next.
Yeah, that should go next. I'm gonna give you my 3. I believe Jason Kidd should be first ballot.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Bill Laimbeer,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna probably go with Ben Wallace.
He not in the.
Come on, young.
That's what that's my
That's
choice.
disrespectful. Ben Wallace?
Why is it disrespectful?
No, he was the rebound king, defensive king. The whole reasons why the Pacers won they
Don't get me wrong.
Pistons.
I believe he deserved to get in. But you gonna put Rasheed Wallace in over Sam Perkins?
that's what I just said. You can have your 3. Give us your 3. You
what's
ain't
your
no
third?
I thought you was a Jordan fan.
What's your third?
I am a Jordan fan. What did Perkins do in the league?
Sam Perkins is Jordan's favorite basketball player.
I don't care what Jordan's favorite basketball
That's because they
player.
was teammates in North Carolina.
And that ain't his favorite basketball player.
That's what he said.
Guess
That ain't
what?
what he said.
What's your 3? That ain't what he said. I asked him. I know
What's
your
your
3.
What's your 3?
Right.
The first 2, I totally agree with Nick. First 2, Jason Kidd deserved to be there. Bill Laimbeer changed that position with the toughness. But that third spot, is a tie between Sam Perkins and Mo Cheeks. Mo Cheeks was that consistent, quiet, just consistent point guard.
So this is why it's called
Yes.
numbers versus emotions, right?
Right.
Because you emotional right
But
now.
let's see, but no, it's not emotion. This ain't emotion. This is numbers. Hold on. How you gonna put Ben Wallace in? Because it's a matter of respect, yeah. It's
that's
like
emotional.
It's not emotional. Respect is not emotion.
You ain't got.
What's the emotion that I'm
I don't care. I'm
You
looking
don't
at
like the
these
fact that
past
somebody
names.
ain't choose what you want.
Hey, this is like this.
Look, give us your
Should
3,
Tony
bro.
Romo be considered for Hall of Fame? Y'all gonna say yes because
At
y'all
some point.
y'all some homer,
At some
cowboy
point,
homer.
yes.
No.
Yeah, at
some
some point,
point.
yes.
If you look at his numbers, yes.
Right. You emotional.
Maybe not first ballot,
emotions.
but look, not first ballot.
You might not like
So
it.
let me ask you this then. Let me ask y'all this. The dudes who be voting Hall of Fame, these reporters, these journalists, some of them who ain't never played the game, do they only do it on numbers? No. Hall of Fame ain't on numbers.
Numbers and emotions. Session 2. That's what we talking about.
So what's your 3, dog?
My 3, I told you, I'm gonna go with Sam Perkins. I think Sam deserves it.
Who you got, Mike? Angry, you emotional as well.
I'm gonna go Jason Kidd.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Bill Laimbeer, and I'm going with my man Sheed.
Okay. I think everybody third is
You gonna
emotional.
blink your eye, Rasheed Wallace?
Cause
Bruh.
he was disrespectful to the referees.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you, and why? You know we researched this list, but this list is really for Jamal. This list is for Jamal.
Because he
And
got
we're
real
gonna get into
emotional.
another topic. Jamal said
AC Green.
AC Green ain't had sex, so
Thank you. That's the reason why. To play that well.
That's
to
what he-
avoid the
that's all they had to
temptation.
do.
That's what he
That's
told
right.
us.
Yeah.
That's what he told us.
He had no
So
distraction.
you think AC Green had sex?
Hey, that just might been his gimmick, so he could get a shoe.
Nah, AC Green was one
He
of
was
the
trying
hobbies.
He said to get a shoe. Did he ever get
He was trying to get a British knight.
I think he had LA
The
Lakers.
greatest
He
night.
was on the road that many times with Magic.
He was trying to get
Where
British
is
knight.
he? But Dennis Scott, he said he never had sex while he's playing big.
That's what he said.
I'm
If
saying,
he was in the room with Magic, he bald head laugh.
How you gonna play? How you gonna play for the '80s Lakers?
Right, exactly.
And not have sex?
and Will Chamberlain.
Exactly.
Hey.
AC Green.
All you gotta do is walk out the stadium.
He
Right?
was in that room drinking milk. You ain't
You got
shot
that
of
ball.
milk.
No, if you in the room with Magic,
Hey,
bruh.
I feel you.
Maybe it helped because he looked
But
like
he probably wasn't
RG3.
in the room with Magic.
You
He
said he
probably
looked like
knew.
RG3?
Yeah, he did.
He probably
They
knew.
ain't, they don't care because RG3 got joints.
Man,
So-
what?
He probably like, look, don't put me in the room with Magic or Wilt. Let me go. Let me be with the assistant
You
coach.
played for
We
Showtime
need to do
in the '80s.
My God.
And you know
And
a
we need to
woman
do
will
Will
sleep
Sleep
with
topic next
You
week.
right.
20,000.
You ain't
That
had
number. No, I get it.
Hey. If that man say he didn't, he didn't. You know?
So look,
You say you lying on his joint?
Hey, go ahead, yeah.
I can't, you know. We
Hey.
can't prove it. We can't prove it.
Hey, Anwar, what's your 3, Anwar?
AC Green married now.
But look, but why he answering that question? What's your 3?
First 2, of
Jason
course.
Kidd.
But then I'm going to go
Years.
I'm gonna go off kilter a little bit,
What you want?
and I'm a fool with Jeff Hornacek, cause he used to do his thing.
That's my guy.
For his position, he did.
Jeff used to call Jordan them
What
problems.
you gotta say? What you gotta say? Like
Just
that?
get to that free throw line.
I got mad respect for Jeff Hornacek, him man. But is John Stockton in the Hall of Fame yet?
What? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Jamal was hating on Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, he was.
He was hating.
Who you got, Chef? What's your three?
I got Jason Kidd, Rasheed, and Bill Laimbeer.
Okay, so everybody kind of got two in there. Who you got, Charlie P?
Cheeks, come on now.
thank you.
You got cheeks.
Did you even say that? So that's the only person getting cheeks. AC, so hold on, that don't even, your list don't go together.
Right.
You got the guy that don't have sex with the cheeks.
Right.
And then you got the nice guy with grand heels. So that don't even, you cancel.
You lose back there.
You cancel. Now we
So
gonna,
everybody say Kid, Cheeks, Laimbeer.
Thank you.
okay, so everybody, so the numbers is Kid and Laimbeer. The emotional was the third one with Cheeks. I went with
Sam Perkins,
Perkins.
and Wallace.
Let me see.
Hornacek.
So let me say this: Kevin Johnson. Does Kevin Johnson get in?
Not yet.
He was in that Jordan era, didn't win anything.
Not first ballot.
But
no.
you think he get in? So does
Probably
Vlade get
third.
in?
Vlade should
missed
get
a
in,
couple
though.
years.
You think so?
Nah, but Lottie just stayed around a long time. He was kind of sloppy.
What about Eddie Jones?
No.
The trade for Kobe.
Nah.
He
He ain't really do.
Sam Perkins didn't do anything new.
Look at that. Battle of the life.
So let me ask this question: Is Horace Grant was with Jordan for what? 4 to 6?
He like Pippen, man.
Whoa!
Chill,
Sit down.
Right. He was doing his job before he even got to Chicago. That's why he went.
Come on, y'all.
He came from Orlando.
Yeah, was doing his job down there.
No, he left.
Orlando.
He left
Chicago to go to Orlando.
And he went to
Correct.
He
And
went
then they
to
got
playoffs
that brawl.
with Shaq and
Yeah.
Pippen.
93.
And they beat him, but they lost. But then Jordan came back and beat the
Hornet
Bulls.
was just a piece to build around Mike. To build for Mike.
Yeah, he a role player.
So you saying he shouldn't go?
He a solid role player, which that's what they had.
Nah,
He shouldn't go. To me, he shouldn't go.
I don't
What about Buck Williams? He started the little stuff for men, the hair with the mustache and all that.
I ain't know all that.
Yeah, he started
I
that.
love Buck Williams
Yeah, the
because
Beijing. He started the
He
Beijing.
started Beijing.
Buck Williams is a terrapin. So got mad love for Buck Williams. But
You don't know if you should go.
he fought hard. He was one of them fighters, and but he wasn't a game changer.
What about Mr. Larry Nance, first from the free throw? No?
You know who was not
He
getting no
can
love? It's probably because he white boy and he from the he a Slavic. But Detlef Shrimp was a beast.
He was.
He was a beast.
He was in that.
He was in with that Seattle
So-
Supersonic
Oh,
squad.
he said Hill too. I don't know if Grant Hill go first because he nice. If he
Yeah.
going first, it's because his college career more so than the NBA.
He wanted
He should
them.
go
He wanted them
first.
disappointments.
Nah, he gotta wait.
Them injury disappointments.
He should go in
But y'all,
third.
so my
That's my man.
my third pick, Ben Wallace. Y'all really not feeling that emotion?
I feel it.
I love Wallace,
Not for Hall of
but
Fame.
come on,
Really?
man.
Ben
Nah.
Wallace.
He ain't gonna be first. You think he's gonna be first ballot?
You won
Ben Wallace helped. So
He won Dixon.
first
Juan
it was,
Dixon, and shout out to Juan Dixon.
Oh, yeah.
He just got
Bobby
hired
Cobb
Division
coach?
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, Copper.
Got
Yeah,
you some rebounds for a few years. That was it.
so
Dog,
first.
are y'all serious?
He
right now?
was a flash.
So
He
first.
started all these.
Dennis Rodman. So
he
first
started
Dennis
position for all these
Rodman.
players like DeAndre Jordan. You know?
Well, nah,
Man,
it was Dennis
I don't
first,
think players
then.
who had like a gimmick.
Dennis can score.
We should replace
but he ain't won
because they had a gimmick.
Yeah,
His look, the bush and everything gave him recognition.
Dennis
I-
perfected the rebound.
Are y'all seriously up here talking about Ben Wallace was not a threat?
He was for like 2 or 3 seasons with
He
He was
Detroit.
defensive player of the year twice, led
Twice.
the league in rebounds 3 times,
He did his job.
and then that joint fell by itself.
So if you
back in.
the Hall of Fame is not big enough for every player that busts a record for 1 or 2 years.
Bro, come on, dog. Come on, bro.
And I'm going to get
That's
a
the
drink.
most. That's
You
emotional.
going up? Can you get me?
Give me Mike.
Thanks.
Nah, you don't get one.
Why?
See, he emotional. Not because of your numbers.
He emotional.
Not because of your age. Because of your emotional.
My stats ain't got
Y'all
me.
drinking? Y'all got
Hey, and I do like the shirt though.
Oh yeah, you went on my little Power Ranger joint. What you with those?
I do like the shirt, yeah.
Yeah,
What's that, Calvin?
Got a little
Calvin Knight or Calvin Knight? Which one is that?
This is my Calvin.
Chunky Trunks. So,
hey, y'all embarrassing me in front of my date.
I'm sorry.
So hold on. What's the makeup artist name?
Nicole.
Nicole. So I saw you put the gold streak right under her cheekbone.
Yes.
Is that a specific technique or what you working at right there?
I want to emphasize her cheekbones,
Right.
so I just put that under to highlight the area.
So does she have undertones of yellow, or is it you would put a different color if she had like more of a red undertone?
If she wear a richer skin tone, I would go a little darker with the powder, just a tad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that good for dark lighting? Because we going to
Where y'all going, Mike?
You said it's good for dark lighting because what?
We're going to get some food. We leave some food and wine.
Does she know that?
Yeah, she knows. She know right now. So she like, boy, back.
Lauren said you got his color over there.
Yeah.
So what about for the
Hey,
dark
I had
skinned women?
about
You know,
it.
dark
We
skin
did
like Rocky
pictures.
Slasher. Can
Man,
you look
nigga,
them up
get
too?
your little
Ebony,
goatee
yes.
looking
Rich
right.
Ebony? That's what you go.
Rich Ebony?
Don't point over here, Rich Ebony.
Is that Neil's color, Rich Ebony?
Hey, don't hate. I like that. They call me Rich Ebony. Rich Ebony. Melt in your mouth, not in your head.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That sounds like one of them throwback.
Rich Ebony.
Right. What you drinking?
Whatever you put in the glass, yeah.
So look, let's knock out this last sports and then we're going to get into the relationship.
Hey, but y'all see how she blended that gold? It's gone. Y'all see that, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
The powder.
I see you intrigued.
I am, man.
Yeah.
No, I always love to see the before and the after. That's some
I
serious
mean, I have
shit.
to do much as you can see because she's,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she is.
What I wanted to see is Neil in the chair.
Oh.
And I wanted to see Neil get a little
You
grand up.
want to see Wesley get over there and get my little
Trying to see it.
Now and then. Now
All
and
right, so yeah, let's huddle up.
Go ahead.
Now and then, right?
Because we got to get to the nitty gritty, you know?
Uh-oh.
So let's talk about LeBron real quick now and then. Let's get into LeBron's mind. If you LeBron, you're going through all these struggles. You surround yourself with 2 All-Stars, maybe 3 at times, and the best role players money can find, right? Would you rather stay now with your Kevin Love, Kyrie, the younger mob, or would you rather stay then with Bosh and D Wade and that Miami scene? If you was LeBron, where would you stay?
That's easy for me.
If I'm Bron,
After he went back, won them a chip, now he got that off his back.
I'm gonna stay where it seems like it's difficult because that's where your legacy is made. And if he ever goes back, the way Steven Jackson went in on Kevin Durant, thank you, bro. And how
Jackson?
people thinking Kevin Durant went away was easy.
Steve Smith?
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, my bad. Steven Jackson. I miss Stephen A. Smith. The way everybody went in on KD for taking the easy route. I think same thing with LeBron. He got to stay.
Is that not an easy route? Wade, Bosh, Ray
No,
Allen?
I'm saying going to Miami is an easy way out. Stay right where he is.
That's not an easy way either.
He's struggling.
Love,
He ain't gonna be able to
Kyrie.
You see
the
that
team
game?
he got right now?
Did you see him struggling the other night?
It doesn't matter. The
He
team
can't
he
do
has
that.
right now started somewhere else in their life.
I feel
As
you.
far as NBA.
He earning this one though.
Nah, bruh.
What are you saying?
Even the
LeBron
last
earning
year.
Man.
Did he really earn? He got him there, but
Last year
Kyrie
was
finished the
different.
game.
Kyrie was on the bench. Kyrie
No,
got
that
benched.
last game. Come on, I'm talking about.
Big
Bruh.
No, Kyrie hit all the big shots last year for
LeBron
them to
can
win.
chill for 7 minutes. Kyrie just come down giving buckets.
All right, this is what I'm saying. Last year was last year. This year,
Well, last year, it wouldn't be no last year without Kyrie.
no, agreed. Kyrie should have been the MVP of that
Easy,
series.
right?
Easy. No argument.
we talking
But
about
I'm
LeBron,
saying
who
this
couldn't
year,
be MVP.
this year,
Ain't got enough help.
LeBron has shown this year. With that last game, LeBron said, "I'm going to do this. I can do this, and this is. I'm gonna let y'all know why I'm about to do this."
All right, cool.
And it's the first round.
Indiana.
Ding ding. He can't do. I don't think LeBron can do that.
Thank y'all for tuning into the Huddle. Once again, we got our special guest, Miss Nicole from Mac. And we got Mia on the ones and twos with the paint. And we have Chef Divine Flavors. So look, so we can continue this topic, right?
Right.
How y'all feel? You think LeBron more comfortable where he is? Or if you was LeBron, would you stay with the Heat?
I think he was more comfortable with the Heat. I personally would have stayed with the Heat. Because at the end of the day, you know, folks talking about legacy. Legacy already tarnished. When he went to the Heat, that was it.
I don't want this to get
So
cold.
going
I don't want
to
it to get cold.
Oh, we're gonna eat. The producer don't like us to eat on the show.
yeah, we got rules.
Shout out to Glenn.
Shout out to
That's because that one show y'all was like this.
Hey, chill.
Yeah, you feel that way?
Eating good.
Hey, it was good.
Make sure y'all share and subscribe to the show. Mike, give them all the what is it called? I don't know, social media, the tags or.
Hey, yo, look what she doing on the eyelids.
You want to get in the check?
Right, you looking like you want. You got somewhere to go tonight. You know what I'm saying?
He need his eyelashes.
Make sure y'all share.
Think about that.
She said she could trim your eyelashes.
Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all share our link with your family and friends. You can reach us on IG and Twitter. The Huddle Show, the Huddle _show, at both IG and Twitter. And you know the same thing on YouTube. It's the Huddle Show all together on YouTube. Yeah, we got
Smokey over there.
Yeah. So if I was LeBron, I would like to be in Miami for one particular reason. Nah, not that. Nah, the way they play defense.
Tax free and the ladies.
They had an understanding of how to play defense together. They had a cohesiveness. In Cleveland, they all over the place. They don't know how to do.
But you know this too, though.
They don't know how
I
to do
think
proper switch
the
on.
NBA is much better than. I almost wish LeBron was still there because the NBA, the teams have gotten better. The
That's
East
fine.
has gotten better. The East was some garbage when they was together down in Miami.
That's fine, but they had bench players and they had everything when they was in Miami.
Yeah, but I'm saying the rest of the East, if the rest of the East is like it is now,
It don't matter because you had veteran players that knew what to do at the right times. Like D Wade still makes timely plays.
now you right, they work together. They did.
Right, they know how to.
And also, he was playing with his friends. I don't necessarily, think he friends with love. He ain't barbecuing with love.
Because they was on his level.
Yeah. They on riding banana boats. They on there with Chris Bosh and Wade. All of them got celebrity wives and all this other stuff.
Right.
Them cats young, they still, they got.
Hey, you know what? It's funny you said that because everybody hate on LeBron, but shout out to LeBron because he's been able to manage keeping his private life private, but at the same time letting people see what his son is doing. Everybody know who his wife is, but he's managed his life
Off
well.
the court, LeBron might be a Hall of Fame as far as reputation.
Yeah,
I gotta give him credit for that.
Easily, right? He probably the most.
That dude.
He about to start a whole school in Cleveland.
You know, Mike was good at that too.
Kobe.
Mike wasn't good at that.
Kobe was
staying out of trouble.
Come on,
Staying out of
you forget
trouble?
Colorado?
Kobe was not the same way.
Until he got pulled up.
He ain't getting no law, no.
Yeah, but you ain't hear about. You ain't never heard about
He
Kobe doing
wasn't Charles
philanthropy.
Barkley, but Mike wasn't no saint.
I mean, LeBron be giving back.
Mike was cussing people out,
LeBron
beating people
get
up
back,
in
man.
practice, gambling.
We talking about practice.
Oh, you okay?
Practice, not a game. Not a game.
LeBron gives back, and he's able to make it seem like he's not giving back for points, but he's being sincere about it. Even his little commercials, they understated. He knows how to joan on himself a little bit.
He was like, he said, even if you were thirsty on a hot day, and I had ice cold Sprite.
Right?
I wouldn't tell you to drink it.
I gotta give him credit.
All right, so look, let's close out and get into this relationship topics.
Oh,
JB, you want to read or you want?
This your realm.
You and Charlotte, ladies,
Mike.
y'all pay attention
Mike,
because we
she
need
doing
y'all
the lips,
input on
man,
this
yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
She don't want to go out.
Oh, let's see what Mia got real quick. Mia, what
I
you
saw
got
her
going
face when I
on?
said it. She doesn't want to go there.
She blending.
So you said you used to paint to the emotion of what we talking about, right?
Uh-oh.
So who dripping?
What?
Hey, gold is
It's
dripping.
real loose on that picture.
What I do is I put a flame to oil pastel. Oil pastel is nothing but like the crayon in me, and it gives it more of like a 3D thing. And then when the paint dries on these, I usually pull it off and I glue it on here. So that's
Charlie
what gives it the
So what you call that? Keloiding?
bang. That's what it's called.
Yeah, keloiding.
Keloiding.
So my question is, are we keeping the painting this time?
Yes, this is y'all.
Oh, all right.
So I need to know.
You know what? It's
You
funny
sold
though.
the painting. It stayed here. I asked last show, how long
Did you make
does
some money off of
somebody's
that?
stuff stay at your house before it's
Good girl,
yours?
good girl.
Because you left the painting here for a nice little bit of time.
Yeah.
You ain't giving
And
her
you
a
sold it.
You ain't giving her
right?
a storage fee?
I sold it. No storage fee.
But you came up.
Look, but look, this is all for y'all.
Are you gonna sell it?
This is all.
If somebody is gonna say right now, I got $6 million, I want that paint. Now you gonna sell it or you gonna let it stay on the shelf?
Split it half and half.
All right, and I don't know these guys. So
Hey, what?
3 and 3 it is.
I kind of like watch it. Don't turn around because it's wet.
Oh,
He picked it
yeah.
up. Yeah. I like this one better because this one got a little more aggression in it. Why is that though? I see a little more aggression in
Well,
it.
once we
Keloids,
started talking
the
about
keloids.
the Hernandez case,
Yeah, it came out of you.
yeah, I had to put it some little payoff.
I can see it.
So,
Yeah.
That thing bothered you, did it?
a little bit.
I don't know nothing about this. So
Yeah.
Thinking about the walls and stuff, I
Yeah.
didn't want to just do gray and red, so I threw a little bit of gold.
I like it though.
I like this. This is inside your soul.
Okay, JB, you and Charlie, y'all on that.
Hey. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Freaked Out Sesh. That's y'all. That's
Well,
y'all.
this, I mean, you know, it's a little.
It's a little what, yeah?
Hold up
No.
for a second.
Hold on, the producer.
Look,
Oh, hold up. I think the heat right now.
Oh, well, we got enough time. Well, we gonna keep it rolling. So cool.
Chemistry was better, man. Okay, see.
So we gonna touch on this topic, and we gonna talk about what C said. He think the Heat was a better fit for LeBron. He think the Cavs got more talent.
I don't know about that.
I can give him that, but I think the Heat had
It's
a
'cause they're
better
younger.
overall team.
They're younger.
Cause
Now,
you got Kyle Korver, you got a backup point guard in Deron Williams. Granted, he not doing nothing there, but it's savage. You got a defensive stopper in Shump. You got J.R. Smith when he get hot,
good love,
Yeah,
Kyrie.
but when he's not.
and Kyrie can
And
take
then-
over game without
And
LeBron.
then what's your man, Fry off the bench?
Yeah, Shannon
They ain't
Fry,
even using that man.
he extended. You know what I mean? But he don't got no post work. Then they got Big Trey Songz. So Big Trey Songz is the real MVP to me.
The team?
Yeah, because he don't get no recognition. Get maybe 6 to 7 offensive
He the-
rebounds a game.
He the equivalent of Zaza Pachulia is for the Warriors. Because he set all the picks.
He might be even more than them because he get dogged by
He do his
LeBron
job,
every
though.
play he messed up. LeBron in his ear. So,
Trying to make him better, baby.
He trying to
but
make
let's
a
talk
brand
about
new
this.
single. So he dropped the hot single.
I'm not big hometown favorite, but I got season tickets to the Wizards. Right? I go down to the game. I see Mr. Phone
Got a
Pistol.
little coinage.
No, I don't got no coins. I got it on
Groupon?
Groupon.
That's John Wall.
Okay.
That's John Wall. John Wall raced an Olympic athlete and beat his ass. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah,
Thank
don't
you,
care
thank you,
about
Lawrence.
Right,
Thank you for distracting you.
So the Wizards and Atlanta got a beef going on, right?
that.
So what's Millsap and Mr. Phone Positive?
Phone Positive, Marquis
Yeah.
Morris.
Oh, why y'all joining on my man Marquis?
He always went. I ain't never seen him do.
He the only dude I know in the league that balled on Phone Positive.
He a
Them
beast.
guys was hurt.
Man, look at that. Look at the steam, huh?
Who does going to first? Oh, I'm hosting today or whatever.
Go ahead and pull a piece off. Go ahead and pull a piece off.
What you gonna
Hey,
do with
try
it?
to
Pull a piece off the end of your shish kebab, young.
Chill, bruh.
Alright, you look a little tired.
I ain't pulling nothing on my
Sit
sister
like
bar.
That's chicken right there.
Give y'all man. Oh, is this Alaska? Or this Chesapeake Bay? Alright.
Yeah, it make a difference, right?
Yeah, let me
They
get
do.
a little- I ain't never
Especially
had
if it's on.
All right, when is the Huddle starting 5 annual fishing trip?
whenever you pay
Man,
for it.
look, man.
Go ahead,
Big Daddy War
Now,
Buck.
hold on, before we get into that, do y'all think the Warriors have a real beef with the Celtics? I mean, I'm sorry, the Wizards.
Pause. The mirror is up. We need to see what we were looking at, y'all.
Oh, what do you think?
She look good. What we going tonight?
I think she looks gorgeous.
This is Southern comfort food right here.
job. You did a good
Thank
job.
Yeah, take a look.
Uh-oh.
Do we have a before?
Did you? And she got the diamond in the throat.
Did you touch her hair?
the diamond in the throat?
Diamonds on.
Did
Did you do her hair as well?
No, her hair was already done.
It was already pulled to the side.
Well, I had to pimp that when I was.
Bravo.
Oh, you
No,
pan
butter.
it up. All right.
She ready to go though. She
Very
got the
nice.
red bottoms on.
Hey,
I picked that when she came in.
When you gonna take her then?
You wanna switch out?
Yeah, where y'all
So hold
gonna
on.
go?
If she was interested, where would you take her? How would you enlighten her
She
mind?
said right now. Let's go.
I already stopped thinking because I saw her face when I said it.
That's your line. That's
She was
what you going
like, she
with.
was like,
So hold on. Do you mind if he take a coupon on the first date?
No, as long as he doesn't ask me to pay.
Okay.
Oh, you winning, bro?
We'll talk offline.
So before we get into the relationship, do y'all think the Wizards have a more beef with Atlanta or the Celtics?
Oh, they want that silk.
Celtics, what you think?
I think it's the Celtics. I think currently they got a decent beef
Man,
with
thank you.
Atlanta.
Thank you, man.
The Celtics has been through.
Celtics is where it's at.
Yeah,
What you think? Celtics?
Everybody get a good look.
So I'm going with the
He got the heat going. It's
So,
cold with
let me
the
ask you this.
cucumbers.
If both those teams win the respective series, do they play each other next?
Yep.
For real?
Yep.
Yeah, because it's the highest seed.
That's
Yeah.
the reason why Cleveland pulled back and took the second seed.
Yeah, I don't think Cleveland wanted to see the
They
Heat
ain't
for real.
That's when they folded back.
They ain't want to see the Wizards
Well, I have
or the
a
Heat.
question.
The Heat.
Why
guys-
did Indiana quit? Did Indiana quit? Y'all?
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, but
Go ahead, Charlie.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Charlie.
No, you sure? You want to eat first?
Now I want to get into our one
No,
last.
you go ahead first.
All right. So now we're gonna get into this relationship stuff, right?
Okay.
Do you feel traditional relationships are becoming a thing of the past? That's the topic. Traditional relationships.
What would you consider traditional?
What's happening tonight? This guy sees a beautiful woman. They hang out. They start dating, courting, whatever you want to call it. They link up. They're exclusive. Now they're in the one-on-one. But it's so many opportunities for him. He on media. For her, she doing the makeup thing. Got the red bottoms on. They see different people. They start talking. Now, hey, I talked to this guy. Do you mind? It's cool. Just make sure you're home by 7.
Bomb.
That's not traditional, but that's what's going on right now. So, man, woman, get married first, live in the house, kids after, 401k, no prenup, just keep it moving. The traditional way. Is that a thing of the past?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say so.
It's
You don't sound confident like you did earlier. No,
I mean, well,
no.
only because when you say traditional, your idea of traditional is like old school.
Huxtables is traditional, but without the Jello.
There's something wrong with that. I don't understand.
I mean-
So, I mean,
what's another traditional?
yeah, that's like
I
talking
mean,
about.
well, like what he was saying was like as far as getting married, then having kids and all of that. I mean, some people do it kind of backwards, but I mean, I think that social media is to blame when it comes to taking out of the traditional part of a relationship because it takes away the whole getting to know someone because they're, they think they know someone through what their page is or whatever the case may be. So, all right, I take my answer back. The traditional part is over. Only because of stuff like the internet and things like that.
So if there was no internet, it would still be a traditional relationship, is what you're saying.
I think so. I
Okay.
mean,
I think the definition of traditional is changing. It's just sliding to the right a little bit. That's all.
yeah, it's what we consider traditional, our parents wouldn't consider traditional.
Hold on.
Let's let the ladies. We've been doing a lot of talking. Let the ladies get a chance. Miss Nicole, what you think is the traditional relationship laws?
Yes.
And we talking about the traditional date or the traditional marriage?
I think a lot of times
Either
men
It ain't either
they don't have
or.
to go through the whole courting process because women are more free as far as sharing themselves. So I think definitely the traditional way of dating is becoming obsolete, unfortunately. But I think that we can recover. We can recover if women. A lot of times, there's nothing wrong with being independent. But I think a lot of times because women had to assume that had a household role, it's a lot of masculine energy there. So for some men that can be a deterrent, or some men may be intimidated by that. So we can get back to it. It's just everybody gotta kind of fall.
So when you go shopping, or you go underwear shopping for your male, do you look at the package that the dude sitting there with and say, "I wish my man was that way," or you just go shop for underwears?
If he's a small, do you look at the extra large?
I mean, y'all answer these crazy questions. What do you look at? I mean, underwear shopping. So you don't look at the dude package there. Like he's at the ad, and my man don't have that.
Well, in my mind, I'm thinking that he's gonna put that in them.
Oh, listen, y'all not listening. What she just said.
I don't get the question.
I asked me to pour a little butter on my meat.
His name is Charlie. Y'all not listening.
I'm
What she
listening
just
to that,
said.
Charlie.
Okay, I heard they might go out and shop for underwears for y'all, but she see the package and explain what you just said.
And I was like, in my head, I like to imagine that my man is gonna kind of look like that.
So basically, your gut is out there, your dick is not that big, and she's saying they want yours to look that way.
You speaking as if you feeling the
I'm not saying.
I've been married, 13 years. I always buy my own drawers.
I know.
You can't make them. You can't.
Because I don't expect my wife to
Make the
know what
package
Jordan
bigger.
got.
That's all I'm confused about.
But in your mind,
She don't like boxes.
I'm hoping that it is.
Look at the baby. Baby confused.
Come on, hold on. He ain't in here.
All right, Neil, can I ask one question then I'm done for the night?
Nah, go ahead, finish, babe.
Can I ask one question?
Go ahead, do the right.
Okay, so you having sex with your mate,
You can't be licking fingers on camera.
okay,
Yeah.
and she's giving you head, or
Okay.
he's giving you,
Wait a minute. What
he's
is
giving it to
going
you.
on?
Do you wonder how did he get that good, or how did she get that good?
No, I don't.
No.
Hey, Milk.
Hey, everybody just took off camera, man. He done told everybody, like, I'm out.
Hold up, though.
Camera's
Talking
on.
to me?
Busy, but
She
think
answered
about
the
it.
question. She answered.
What she say?
No, I mean, you didn't meet him at the playground, so
yeah.
we
So
all
you
had
don't
experiences. So why
Mike,
would
take
you
the time,
wonder
man,
where
take
they
the time.
gained that experience from? Like,
No, I'm asking the men. Do they
oh,
wonder
the
that?
men.
What happened? What's going
I
on?
don't wonder.
So do you wonder where she gained that experience from?
No.
No.
Hey, look, Charlie. Charlie, we grown. She better learn how to look at me.
Charlie, I wonder where this experience came from.
Thank you. Why? Why?
Cause I want to know why you where.
That's
Why?
some life.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What are you talking about?
Is it gonna stop me from moving forward? No, but I do want to know how extensive was your first learning.
Man, I'm grown.
And are you a master at
Like
this?
a carpet, like a report.
report.
After I do want to know.
We're all in age now. Like,
Nah, see, and that's the difference.
Like,
Nah,
well,
and what you
when
saying
I was
is
19, I'm
that's
with-
the
no.
difference between a traditional. Because see, there's a difference between
No,
this.
it's not.
No, that's the difference between a
Wait,
traditional.
wait, freaks
Y'all
on
started?
me.
Nah. See, that's the thing.
Oh,
Can I ask?
huddle
I ain't
up.
say nothing.
Huddle up.
But
One
let me
person
say
talk.
something.
One person
Let me say,
talk.
can I
One person talk.
can I go?
Go.
Can I go
If
host?
you gonna go, go.
Okay, as you pull your crab leg out
Shit, let me do me. Though. Let me watch
and
me.
dip it in your butter.
Handle your business.
So what I'm saying is this, and that's the problem. We have left traditional relationships. The word tradition is like the word fashion. Fashion never changes. There's trends and then there's fashion. All right, like a good herringbone suit is never gonna go out of style. That's a fashion. But you can come with trends and they change and they go. So what I'm saying is this: traditional relationship, whether you want to attribute that to your mother, your father, your past generations or what, there's certain expectations. And women, I don't care what generation a woman is in, because the thing is, we are chemical, and women expect certain things. They expect certain things.
Like what?
You expect to be treated with as an individual. You expect to be treated as a human, but at the same time, women want you to know, hey, I'm a woman. My body's not like yours.
You don't want to be treated as a human?
Right. Now, what I'm saying is, when you approach as a man, if you want to really attract a woman, Charlie, I'm working it back to you, and I'm working back to you real quick. I'm gonna cut the words. I'm gonna cut the words and get it back to you, Charlie. Here it is. Here it is.
Y'all messing up my
Here it
date.
is.
Yeah.
I want to know that your experiences are not greater than mine. I want to know that you ain't been getting every time Dick and Harry as much.
How would you know that?
I ain't with you.
Oh, why?
How would you know that though?
You can't be mad at her experiences.
Cause I'm daddy. I'm daddy.
All right, so somebody's been lying.
So you want a virgin?
Now I don't need you to be virgin. We all can do what we do. I may not be a virgin, but I don't want your skill level to be. Oh, I got this.
So you don't
Use
want her
a
to
watermelon. Use a
be good. You don't want her
grapefruit.
to be good.
Take that man shabab. I don't know.
So if she's too good, then that means that she's had plenty.
Yeah, you mad.
Hey, either what's that woman's name who was teaching women how to do it on the internet?
She could have been with one dude that just over the years they done both elevated their sexual game.
Yeah,
And then they broke up and then she came to you.
Well, sound like you're scared.
Man, she is good.
That's where your confidence comes from.
You
I
scared?
need to know.
You want a little challenge in the
What's
bed?
your
She
level
throw it back.
of
You gonna be able to throw it?
Exactly.
What she throwing back,
I
yeah?
wanna know.
Whatever she
Throwing back
got.
them yams.
Y'all know when AIDS and all that came out, they was like, don't
What you
forget.
talking about?
When
I'm
you-
eating, yeah.
They was like, no, they was like, when you get in a relationship, don't forget.
What is
You with
happening
every
right
dude
now, yeah?
she ever been with. Remember that?
Vice
You
versa.
mess with her. But
Hey,
it is
shout
vice
out-
versa.
Shout out Sharp Flame.
So you want her skill level to be like that?
Appreciate you, big dog.
Hey, you just talking about HIV while we eating. We gonna move on.
Yeah, moving on.
So you want your girl's skill level to be as high as yours.
Yeah.
Our side chicks winning.
But what you also gotta understand is that sometimes if you can physically make a woman be more
have more compassion for you than she may for someone else. This is maybe the connection.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So
That's true
sometimes-
though, because some women don't get the water temperature don't get the way it needs to get. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
If you do the things she liked it, and
You know what?
meet
Y'all,
that-
y'all doing the talking. The ladies right here now. You answering y'all questions.
They eating. They eating the whole time.
no one's talking about age.
Yeah, they got.
I ain't
quiet.
say age.
You saying something?
You said Magic Johnson.
So earlier when we talked
Is the
about
food good, Mike?
traditional relationships,
Damn, Mike.
it was a two-parter. So the traditional relationship,
Nah, I ain't getting
it should have been asked in the aspect of, since the side chick is winning these days. Is the
Winning in what way?
They winning in a lot of ways.
In what way? But I don't
And what?
How they winning? How they winning?
They've been exploited on TV. All these TV shows got these women that's been on TV because they're a side chick. Instagram going crazy with the side chicks.
Right.
You know, so
That goes back to
doesn't
what
mean
I
they winning.
said about social
they
media.
winning. They in the spotlight. They getting.
Is that a man?
All
That's a win for them.
Every spotlight is a good spotlight.
You're right, but now if that spotlight done took you from working a job making $40,000 a year to now you getting $40,000 a appearance at a club or something,
Okay,
you
so
winning.
now we talking about morals. If that's what
Exactly.
you consider winning,
Moral
then
values.
that's
Yeah.
your values.
A morally bankrupt society, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just just asking the question.
Yeah.
They getting a lot of shine. You know, whereas the wife, the homemaker, she ain't really getting a lot of shine. She's still there, but she ain't getting a lot of shine and respect because of these other girls. They overshadow.
We just a decadent society. We just
Oh, Lopez
I
getting
can
wild.
dig it.
So hold on, JB. A matter of fact, this one right here is interesting. Would you have a threesome to save your marriage?
no.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to me on the camera.
Y'all wow.
He said yes.
So why you say yes?
I ain't say the marriage.
She an artist, yeah.
Oh, you just be down to do it. Okay. Oh, so why you say no, lady?
Right
I
brain.
was not watching.
There's only one queen in the bedroom.
But she could be the princess.
No concubines, no princess.
No friends.
Concubines, I like that. You watch Martin?
I can dig it.
So
people-
vice versa. What's another dude?
No.
Chill, child. Like,
Right, John.
Yeah.
Hey.
Traditional.
No.
So people
Tradition.
pose the question: is that are y'all
on,
filing
legs,
for
yeah.
divorce?
Did he propose the
Yeah,
question?
he like, look,
Yeah.
in order to
That's
save
it.
this
I would need
marriage,
to know why he
got any
feels
more
that
kebabs?
that's necessary.
because what if like y'all ain't getting it in as much, and he feel like
Bringing another person won't change that dynamic.
you're right,
But that's his sexual fantasy.
Well,
That's what he dream about.
it can stay in fantasy because it's not gonna be a reality. It's not gonna be our reality.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
can dig it.
alright,
These crab legs hitting though.
Hold on. We got.
Hit that Instagram,
We
Joe.
got chill on the food, y'all. Let me. I got chill on the food.
So no threesome to save the marriage.
I don't think a threesome will save the marriage.
Right, exactly.
If you just
No,
want
I
some
don't either,
extra
but-
spunk, I mean, if I had a husband and said, I think, we need to have a threesome to save the marriage, then it's already over. Because
Yeah.
if that's what you feel as though is going to save it, somebody else into the bedroom. Now, if you come to me and say, well, I want to do something different, or we going out of town, we going to Amsterdam for vacation or something, let's just do something. Then, all right, that's something I'll be more open with or whatever. You just kind of be honest and be like,
So should the woman present that to the table or should the man? So what if you come into the relationship, you and Carl done together, every Friday y'all do the same thing. Oh, hey girl, I'm on the way home. Y'all do the same thing and you come to him, baby, I was thinking about bringing such and such to the bedroom. Or should he say, hey girl, I was thinking about.
I mean, I don't think a woman would need to present it to the guy because 9 times out of 10 the guy be down anyway. He like, oh, where,
No.
This is
Always on your life and stuff. What do you mean you don't know?
Cause man, when you married,
Yeah, man, you don't want to be
Hey, you bring that to you don't want to bring the complications, young.
Yeah.
How would that be complicated?
Oh, it's extremely complicated because human beings
I'm
are
not
complicated.
saying have an open relationship and y'all just having swinger parties every
You
Friday.
You cannot. See, the thing is, sex is not a physical thing alone. It involves.
Hold on. Time out. Me and you have several work topics.
Right.
We about to go.
I'm about to go there. All right. Oh, I'm gonna say this is you cannot just have sex and that be the end of it. Especially
you can if you only see that one person once or twice. Now you're dealing with that person.
So all these mamas in the military that got babies across seas.
Right. You can tell yourself that all you want,
let's cut to the point.
But you're a human being.
Let's cut to the point. You
got the same DNA.
You ever had a one night stand, my man?
You got.
My man.
So I'm always saying, he ain't got that savage. I was not married my entire life.
So you had an emotional tie to every one night stand you ever had?
Probably.
I'm not saying.
Hold up, my man Anwar agree. Only one queen in the bed.
Thank you, Anwar.
Hey, he just got married last year.
Shout out to
Anwar. Some goes in 5 years. You just got married a couple years ago. That's my man. Though he's smart as hell.
Hey, Chicago playing ball, y'all. This is a good game.
How you going from?
All I'm saying is this:
You blowing me?
you can't, cause hey, this ball, they balling right here.
Finish. Come on, man.
You cannot have, and it may not be emotional because remember we made of 3 different facets: it's mind, body, and soul, right? So you may not get emotionally tied, or you may think that you're not emotionally tied, but every time you do that, you deposit a piece of yourself.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna pause you on that because I believe that the original question was to have a threesome. We ain't saying nothing
Multiple.
like I said, something every week or just to like to experience it.
But
like,
you already experienced sex.
if that's something
You're
that
not experiencing that. What you're experiencing is having sex with another person.
no, what
That's
I'm
all a threesome
saying
is.
One part of it is it's definitely.
Having sex with one person is different than having sex with two people.
I do realize that.
That's a twosome.
I
do realize that.
Additionally, man.
So you do want to revise your statement, or are you sticking with that?
No, because just be honest. You're not really looking for a threesome. What you're looking for is to get freaked out. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for to get freaked out. It's not an opinion. That's a
What is freaked out?
because we all human. You said yourself you're looking for something different. Now let's go.
No, I'm saying if some
What is different?
What I'm saying is you can't come to me and say you want to save a marriage from a threesome because it's not going to save your marriage because your marriage is between you and that other person.
Right.
Now, if you just say I want to do something different, I've never experienced this, or
Different than what?
I just want to do it once before I freaking die.
Having sex
So
with
I wanna
one
give-
person is different than having
I'm
sex
bored.
with two people.
I want to be freaky.
That's
It just depends on the person. Y'all just said the same thing, so we're gonna move on.
Right.
So here we go, Mia. Since you outspoken tonight,
I'm done painting. That's why.
here we go. Will you move to a different state for a relationship, Mia? I say, would you move to another state?
Would you move to another state?
Hey,
Shout out to my guy.
Oh, you traveling?
That's my man, but I ain't.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We'll come back.
We'll come back to you. Would y'all move to another
I
state?
don't have no.
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
I absolutely
No.
It's makeup in the
What
other
if he
state.
proposed to you? Wouldn't?
Well, I'll say this because I have a child.
I
I would not move him away from his dad.
Okay.
If I didn't have children or my children were grown, then that could be a possibility. But it would have to be something that I have prospects for a job wherever we relocate.
Oh, his job is like that.
No, I wouldn't.
Would you be a stay-at-home mom? Would you do the
I would
stay-at-home
not.
mom?
I would
So you
not.
have to
Even
work.
if he
Money
was
is power
his status
in
was
a lot of
at
relationships,
this
and
level
I
where
wouldn't let a man
money was not
have
even an
that
object for
power
you.
over me.
He just wanted to go
But what
live
if
out on the
it
West
made
Coast.
sense?
I like her.
That I stay
We're
home.
going
Yeah,
out.
what if it just made sense logically for you to stay home if y'all had like 4 or 5 kids?
I would need an allowance.
Yeah.
Like you have to give me my own money, like a paycheck
off the break.
every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bi-weekly, I need my money in my account.
But a stay-at-home mom is a job. You can't get paid. I mean, that's
I
hard
want to
work.
get paid. Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to get paid.
She want to direct the
Right,
party.
I want to direct the body.
Your own taxes. Right. Hey, 76.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-oh. And it happens.
Alright. As men,
Okay.
after a certain amount of dates, they think they're going to hit. Is there a limit?
Talk to him,
Charlie.
Charlie.
His name is Charlie.
Because we thinking, okay, if you think about doing the math, okay, we take you out to the movies, we take you to dinner, get drinks. How much is that?
Movie, dinner,
My man
drinks.
goes.
That's a good one.
Look at Mike listening.
Yeah, you do it twice.
Wow.
Twice a week.
No, you did 2 times, 3
Times
times.
for 300.
They smile.
500. So
Are you
is
dating this woman just to hit?
Right, that's
Are
what
you
it sounds
talking
like.
about each
So-
date every time?
That's what it sounds
So-
like.
Now you're not gonna get it.
so-
Now you're not gonna get it. Next question.
You shouldn't have an expectation.
Not at all.
You shouldn't
I'm
have
talking,
any type
nah,
of
talk to them,
expectation.
don't talk to me.
You had a question.
How you gonna try to lay it over there?
So they still have an expectation, right?
There should be no
No.
expectation.
Not at all. Because the
Cause?
purpose of dating someone is because you want to get to know them.
Yes.
And if in each date that if your mind is calculating how much you're spending, and this is my 3rd time with Shorty, then you don't really want to deal with her. Then all you think about is hitting.
Okay. But you said if you want to go out with a guy, he had to pay for every time y'all go out.
Man,
No, she didn't say that. She said she didn't mind him using a coupon.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
see, I'm thinking long time.
She better not have
She
to
said
pay.
as long as she
Thank you. You ain't got it. You ain't got
She
it.
didn't say ever.
Right,
She
no.
didn't say ever. She
It was
said
based on
when
the
he's
question.
using that
Right.
coupon,
Yeah.
as
Okay,
long as
but
she don't have to pay.
okay, but he
See,
All he's providing is the coupon.
I'm thinking long
All he's
term.
providing is the coupon.
Watch this,
Of
watch
course,
this.
she expects
Watch this,
not to
watch
pay.
this.
Okay,
Right.
but so
I'm thinking about other stuff. You know what I'm saying? She taller than me. I'm thinking about my kids being tall. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dog.
Like, y'all worry about all this other stuff. I'm worried about my
so
kids,
when do
man.
you think the women should take on the bill? The
But
second,
Yes.
3rd date?
It could be the first.
Give me a knocker, Lord.
No.
No.
I wouldn't on a first date. I would not. I wouldn't pay.
So when would you
I would
pay?
expect a man to pay.
When would you pay? 4th date, 5th date?
If I'm interested in that person,
When it's her idea to go out.
yeah. If I ask,
Hold
To
up,
go out,
hold up,
then
hold up,
I-
though. So you say you date men that you're not interested in?
well, you don't know. You don't know.
Every
You don't know until you go out with them.
Hold up.
Yeah, that happens.
So basically, we paying our money.
We have done that before.
So basically, we spend our money to see if you like me.
My bad.
Yes,
Well, we're saying we like each
going,
other.
You're
Yeah,
going
but
on
I'm
a date to
spending
get
my
to know
money.
that person.
Well, I'm spending my
Well,
money.
you have to say well, every date doesn't require you to spend
Yeah, we
money.
already know like you.
You have every date doesn't require you to spend money.
Attracted.
There are a lot of things you can do without
Yeah,
spending
don't
money.
worry about that.
Okay, then why don't you pay the first time? We trying
I
to get to
asked
know
you
each
to go
other.
out. If I ask you to go out, then yeah, I'll pay. But if you
They
ask
ain't
me to
paying
go
that
out,
though.
then I
Pay them
I
all.
would expect to pay.
Chef, you sitting there like you want to say something. You sit down, you hold it quiet.
Don't look at
Nah, I'm looking at the responses that we getting.
Ain't that
Right.
Yes, yes.
And I'm feeling that the
Yeah,
men think differently than women. So we're not gonna come to a compromise understanding on this particular issue. Now this
So
topic here-
basically, you saying we had to spend our money just to
I'm
get to know
chilling.
you.
You know what I
You
mean?
sound so cheap.
I'm saying dating.
I'm putting in the
You
budget.
don't have to spend money on every
Yeah,
day.
you ain't got to spend money on every day, and I
You don't have to
appreciate that
spend money on
because
every day.
there you go. I'm smart.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
know
yeah.
someone in many ways outside of spending money.
Yeah, yeah,
You gonna get some
So-
education messing with
Okay,
me.
so
We
this is
going
our
to
first
museum.
thing.
I'm
I
glad
said,
I
let's
ain't
go.
dating.
Meet me at an ice cream shop. Let's go sit down and eat ice cream.
I would love that.
And she'll love
I
that.
love ice cream.
That's why I'm taking them
Are you
out.
like
Yeah.
a phone?
I like butterfeet.
Are you part?
Are you
Actually,
gonna get a bone or a cone?
Actually, that does
You
work.
wanna get a bowl or a cone?
But hold up. But he ain't answer the question though, right? Hey, Neil, he didn't answer the question. You getting a bowl or a cone, Charlie?
That still works. That's the
Charlie man Carly taking
Actually, that
cones.
does
He
work.
getting
That
cones,
does
man.
work.
Oh, you get the cone.
So hold on, Charlie, you got the phone.
Is that what you're saying? That's what works?
Yeah, that works all the time.
Oh,
You can walk
all
down.
the time.
You can walk down to the harbor and say, "Oh, let's hit this ice cream
That's a
shop right
nice.
here."
that's
a
nice.
Nice.
And
So
that's
what's the
another
typical
requirement.
flavor they ask for?
Dude, I don't care as long as they don't get nothing extra.
See, that's what
You got sprinkles, I'm hitting the night.
No chocolate syrup.
Add a little brownie in there.
Give her a half a scoop.
Right.
No sprinkles.
She gotta go half and half. Half a scoop, half a spring.
Let me put it in a cup. Put it in her hand.
Don't even hand
The first time the guy want to get with you, you rather be in your house or his
I'm a little
house?
salty right now.
I would prefer my own environment.
So you can kick him out.
So you gonna cook that night then? So
I
that.
have more control than
So
mine.
you cooking that night?
Cooking.
Yeah, that night he come over.
She said he coming over.
That you know you gonna drop him down. You gonna cook.
It depends on the situation. Like, if that was already planned to make a meal, then yes, I would. Or he can bring a meal.
No, but if your mind, you said, look, tonight he coming over, I'm dropping this thing on him tonight. Are you gonna cook a meal? To set
I
the
would set a
tone?
romantic tone, but it may not. I may not cook a meal.
Man.
I may provide something.
She said she is the meal.
This guy.
Ain't just saying crab and lobster.
Like this, she is the meal.
Little makeup. Shout out to Back Makeup. Man, killing it.
You got the discounts for anybody?
So, for the ladies, could you commit to a dude without being married? And in the sense of
There's no
Kurt
such
Russell
Absolutely.
and Goldie Hawn. They've been together
Absolutely.
20 years, never married.
Because sometimes once you get that title,
Some people freak out, yeah.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
agree with you on that.
No, I want to get married.
You want to get
You wanna get
married?
I'm not.
So let me paint a situation, because I got a situation for you, right?
Yeah.
And girls say this all the time, women. So you've been dating this guy for 5 years, right? Most women in their head got a clock for 3. So I don't get the ring in 3 years. You give them a little talk. So what do you? Huh? Oh, I ain't in trouble. I'm good. Shout out to E. So y'all date. Chill. Y'all dating 3 years. The 4th year, you kind of speak like, hey, you know, where do we see what's going on, where we at? And you kind of, oh yeah, baby, you know, we definitely gonna do that thing. So the 5th year come around, and you're like, look, where are we going? The seriousness come. Are we gonna get married? And y'all say, well, look, next year, some people put the ultimatum out there. If we don't get married by August, or you propose by August, then it's over. But he's treating you right. You're getting everything you want. Just like we saying, it's 20-year relationship, but in those 5 years, you're getting everything you want. You don't really have to pay for much. Nice house, treat you like a lady, court you. But at the end of the day, you want the ring and the title.
The trust is there.
The trust there, he not cheating.
I'm straight.
I'm good.
So are you staying, or you gonna give him that
I wouldn't
ultimatum?
want to.
Cool.
I'm not staying that long.
What's up, cuz?
So you in that 3 years.
What makes you think that a ring is going to
Right.
change
So now you get the
everything?
ring and he dogging you. So
Yep,
you feel
You
better?
got the ring,
Well,
now you got what you want.
hopefully
and
he
that
proved himself while we were dating that he
Right.
won't be
He
that type
already
of
did.
person when we get married.
He
So,
already did.
well then why can't I have his last name? If I'm good enough to lay
If
with
he wants all the
everybody and
benefits
treat
of
him
it,
like a
right.
wife, like I'm his
That's a
wife,
commitment.
I like my
that I want him
That's
to,
what
I want his
commitment
last
is.
name.
You want his last name?
Yeah.
That's a
So
commitment.
what if he so what if he tell you, look, I'm just not ready for that mentally
He
to
ain't
get
ready to make a
married,
commitment.
Okay.
and my bread
But
ain't
you
where
are.
I want it to be for us.
Then
So
she leaves
Yeah.
and goes to the
That's
Mac.
what I'm
But you don't want Hernandez to think
That should
about his
take
daughter with
5
money.
years to figure out.
But you want money.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
know
That
think
should
about
take a
money when it comes to
5-year
that.
relationship to figure that
Not
out.
5 years, she know that too.
Right. I mean, I think year 1 you should be having some kind of conversation of
Absolutely.
what you're looking
hey,
for,
hey, Carl.
what you're
1 year.
expecting.
But you
Yeah.
wouldn't worry about money when it came to Hernandez and his daughter, but you worry about money when it comes to the
That ain't
relationship.
Yeah,
that ain't
we
just about
alive.
money. That's a whole
we
lot.
alive over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
alive. Because this the thing.
So
So
it's time to
men,
make a commitment. It's time to make a commitment.
you're right, but men.
And see what the Celtics gonna do though, see?
The thing is, men, they equate, stability and all that with finances. So a lot of them, they don't want to get married until they can make sure they can handle the burden.
Well, after 6 years, if they finances ain't
Right.
what they want,
No, I'm just saying,
it ain't gonna be there.
Exactly.
No, I'm just saying that's why.
I'm waiting for my numbers.
I'm saying that's why sometimes it take 5 years versus 2 or 3 years.
I ain't got no data.
Maybe if you 20.
Well,
maybe
maybe
it's
they're
I
trying
don't
to
know the age.
maybe they're
Carl,
trying to
you
finish their
using
degree or something.
you using
It gotta be
I ain't got no
you
data.
using things like money and material things to determine the value of things that can't be measured with material.
No, because logically, men
Women
know that
think
they
more
gotta
about
provide.
security.
You're right.
And will a man provide them security than the man thinks about security?
Exactly, but so men.
And a woman will know in her heart.
So
She may lie to herself, but she
security
gonna
to
know.
women and security to men different. So men equate security with having enough money in the bank. That's security for
Not
them.
necessarily men,
Yes.
especially a young man. A young man thinks he's invincible.
Whoa,
An older man,
I'm confused with that statement because you go into a marriage, you go 50-50.
Like, look.
So why can't it be a 51?
nah, you don't
I mean,
marry.
my situation, okay, if you go into a marriage with a woman, I think it should be 51-49, meaning that
So now we're in shooting.
if you are right, we're having a conversation. You say,
You wanna turn
Charles,
this into
I
another
think it
show?
should be this way. I should be man enough to agree with you, vice versa. So why shouldn't
So
we?
we just having a
Who should be
conversation
the
right
dominant force in the household?
The audio still.
As the man, he's gonna
Yeah, the man is supposed to lead the house.
Yeah.
But what if I make a bad decision and I come to you? You say, honey, I think we should go this way. I shouldn't listen to you?
That's
You should take my advice into consideration.
Okay, so it should be a 51-49 household.
And we're back.
But not necessarily with every decision. I mean, if you're supposed to lead the house,
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's huddle up. Let's huddle up real quick. Where's the conversation? Who got the
Yeah, I
floor?
don't know what's
No,
going
no,
on.
we can have
got
our own
seven.
conversation.
All right, well, you got it. And who you talking to? So we can make sure the mics where they need to be.
Hey, I think we should take a vote. Traditional relationship, yay or nay?
Oh shit! Hold on. You put niggas out there right quick.
I'm a vote. What vote yay?
When you say traditional, what's the new age then?
Yeah, what's the new
Counts
age?
as the new age.
So traditional, I'm gonna throw my definition of opinion. My definition of opinion. I think the lady's on point with me right here.
We trying to do this.
I
know you.
All right.
They on point with me.
You think
good?
I think me and the ladies on point. A traditional
The
relationship.
ladies on Charlie's side. Ladies on Charlie's.
A traditional relationship is a man and a woman,
Man.
and a man is the husband and the wife is a woman, and they live together, and they make decisions together on what they want to do with their
So
marriage.
basically it's 51-49 then.
Man, I'm about to go make me a drink.
What's 50, who got the 51?
It doesn't matter. The woman can be right in that conversation, that decision making, compared to the man can be right.
It's
So
a
does the
50-50
man? So in your case, does the man have the final say in the house?
Yes.
That's traditional.
Right.
We talk as a unit, and then I put the stamp down.
I would say he has the final say.
Then you ain't
but
traditional.
he has the final say. Hold on, don't let me finish though. He has the final say, not without communication and resolve with the woman.
Say what you
Two
just
I
said.
guess, what if he's dead wrong?
Thank
Man,
you.
we talking.
And this is
I
something that
said
has
communication
nothing
and
to do-
resolve.
So hold on, we
But
got
you
a plug
just said he
real
has
quick.
the final
Hold on,
say.
man.
After communication
And while
and
we
resolve.
hold on,
Drake album no more.
Hey, huddle up, y'all. Could you give the information on the guest and the chef? So, Aaron, while you want the guest information on the guest, we have Miss Nicole, Nicole Nikki. She's with Mac. She's a freelancer. InfusedFaces@gmail.com, correct?
Yes.
Infused Faces. She's at the Metro Center, DC. The Mac at Metro. Oh, they want to see the face.
Oh.
They want to see They want to see your work.
Hey.
She do prom.
I hold you play. I hold you play.
She doing faces for
Go ahead,
faces
show the
for
play. Go ahead, show the
prom.
face, girl.
Step there, step here.
Oh.
Here go the face. There you go, just boom, straight in. Boom. There she go.
You gotta let know you want to get the album.
We going out tonight.
Give her the link one more time. Give the information one more time. One more time.
One more time. Nikki Nicole. She's with Mac Makeup. She's a freelancer. Infused Faces at gmail.com is her plug.
Wow.
Her website coming soon. She's at the Metro Center in DC. And she's doing prom faces for $50. That doesn't include additional fees, but faces for $50. And Mike has spoken for the one who's been here tonight.
Chill, yeah.
Shout out to Mike. As far as the chef Divine Flavors, he's on Facebook. He does most of our meals. Chef, come on, speak. How else can they get to you? Just Facebook or?
Yeah, he can get to me through Facebook, through Twitter, Divine Flavors. Do a lot of events all over the East Coast.
On point.
Ooh, bombs. Huh?
Yeah.
Tonight is all demolished, but we had lobster, crab,
Sister Bob.
jerk chicken and jerk shrimp tonight.
Everything. Hey, what was the cucumbers? That's like a
Cucumber salad.
Yeah, my grandmother used to do that for me back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You want to do that cookout?
Green tomatoes too.
Yeah, that'll work.
Make 20. Yeah. Hold on.
And he cook at the cookouts. Y'all know how we do kickball this year. Y'all coming over to do some kickball? Y'all play it?
Come and support.
You gonna keep score?
You keep score?
The boys always.
I'll give you guys one.
Hold up, man. They cheating.
Who
They got Serena.
Who show you? Like my man K-Dot say, where your loyalty lies.
Right. Hold on. Sit down. So back to Charlie P and my man JB. Why are black women hesitant to date outside their race, but complain it's no good men? So they complain it's no good men. They're looking for the black man traditionally, but they don't want to date outside their race.
Who's hesitant?
Huh? You got an El Mico? What you talking about, man? We ain't talking about that.
No, I'm saying.
So I had it.
Mia does not subscribe to all these.
So the conversation,
limitations.
that question came from a conversation I had with a couple coworkers, where they always talk about how it's a lack of men out,
The crab cake's vicious, I ain't walking.
but they don't want to step outside of the race and go meet a Spanish guy, Asian guy, Indian guy,
That means I guess they would have to jump outside of their comfort zone, like where they're meeting these regular, the guys who they meet on a regular basis. So maybe they would have to do something different, like go to a different spot, go to a different restaurant.
Yeah, but I'm saying why?
Not where do they find them?
Why are they hesitant to step out?
Maybe because they're jumping out of their comfort zone. Because sometimes you meet different races in different environments. So for them to meet someone outside their race, they may have to jump out of their comfort zone and do something a bit different and meet, some people not, open to, they're afraid of like change or something different. And sometimes, other races feel some type of way about black girls.
So like if a woman only dates tall dudes, but they should go date a short dude?
Do you have a problem with a short man? Is what he is.
I have a big personality. I mean, he has to compensate for that lack in height in other areas.
Okay.
Like, you can't be a mouse. You can't be short and a mouse.
Tom and Jerry. Shout out to Tom and Jerry.
What's this?
Alright.
If you gonna be short, you better make up for it. That's basically what
You
you're
see
saying.
my resume.
I ain't seen nothing.
You gotta make up for it somewhere.
Yeah.
So we like to close out with Charlie. Normally he brings us left center. So Charlie, you got 2 questions and then we gonna close out.
First question is, if your mate buy you lingerie, would you wear it for another guy? Will y'all break up?
Yeah.
Oh, you said we y'all break up?
Break up, yes.
It's
I like
fine.
it. Yeah. It's fine, of course.
It's fine.
Okay.
Would you wear cologne that I bought you when we were in a relationship around another woman after we broke up? No,
Yep.
no, exactly. It's the same thing.
Hold on, brother.
What happened?
Brady.
I just missed it.
I sure would.
Exactly.
She gonna be enjoying old lingerie last time.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm sorry. What was the
So
question?
now, if he asked you to give him head, would it be? How would he ask you?
Oh, my children not watching.
He wouldn't have to ask me.
Thank you. I was about to say, why I gotta ask?
Hey, when we going on, we don't need to ask that as a question.
You better not be Tom. You better be. You're gonna be like, boy.
I'm ready.
I'm good. I appreciate you.
Hey, wow, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I enjoy the ladies being on this show.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna close out with this question right here. If Biggie or Tupac,
Ain't no Martin tonight.
They ain't ready.
Man, we done went over time.
We almost.
We've been having a good time tonight. I've been making you drink.
You want to give him a little Martin?
Yeah, I ain't heard Martin in a while, young.
Let's do the Martin, man. Let's do the Martin.
All right,
Martin in a minute.
You asked the question. I'm
Y'all
gonna
all
get
do the Martin.
I love Martin.
You ain't know. I ain't
Oh,
answer Martin.
go to Yellow Pack.
So look, we normally when we have multiple guests, and me is a regular right now, so it's y'all two against each other. Y'all get to win 3 cards. So I'm gonna ask y'all questions till somebody get 3. All right. So whoever gets 3 first wins.
Did y'all watch Martin first?
And we do it by this.
I bet.
Raise your hand first. My man JB 2020, he gonna get y'all, and it is what it is. But while I'm looking for him,
You win a prize too. A secret prize. I'll let you know after you win.
Uh-oh.
All right, so why he picking the cards? I got a question for y'all. So Big and Tupac got in the car right now with you. All the nonsense on the radio, all the albums. What would you pick to say, hey, I want y'all to listen to this? Like, they came back in the car right now. They ain't heard nothing for the last 15, 20 years. What one
Kendrick
song?
Lamar, Be Humble.
Okay.
No,
Be
the
humble.
CD or just
Be
the song?
humble.
I like that song.
Oh, we talking about.
No, just any song, period.
Oh, song, okay,
that's-
Okay.
That'll show them that, all right, hip-hop's still doing its thing.
Anything Kendrick Lamar.
For the last 20, 30 years, 20 years.
Oh,
Can it be a ballad? It doesn't have to
It
be
can
something.
be whatever you want.
We don't know because they rappers. So.
Yeah, they ain't trying to make love. They...
I don't know.
You wouldn't know.
Which Biggie or Tupac? Which one of them gonna feel Kendrick? They ain't gonna feel Kendrick.
They might
I think they would. I think
Biggie would
Wow.
too.
That's soft for them. They be like, this is alright, but ain't nobody
But
hitting it.
Kendrick is more political too, and so is Tupac.
Pac was
Maybe-
all the way around.
Pac wasn't political.
Pac really wasn't even a gangster for real. If you really want to get
Nah, he
into
wasn't. He was a
Hold on.
basketball
But
poet.
Pac just spoke his mind. He was not political.
Yes, he was. I don't
You
know
lunch
what Pac he
it.
was.
Anyway, what song
That's
were
white
you picking?
media,
That's
huh?
what we want to know.
What
Pac
song?
did not set out to be
Okay.
political. He
We
just
didn't-
set out to
Not
say what he
only
had to
did
say.
Not only did you listen to his music,
Yeah.
have you listened to his poetry? Have you listened to any interviews that he's
So,
had?
hold. After he died, white people came in and started talking about he was poetic and put him in college.
They want to
Pac
paint
was
it too.
real. Pac was real.
Hold on, we got to get our plugs first.
I
Time
need a
out.
Pac to
Time
say
out.
name.
All right, relax,
Huddle
Pac.
up. Huddle up.
What's
Mia.
your
Come on, young.
Mia.
Information.
Anwar wants to know how can he get a paint? What we need to do to get a paint for Anwar? How he need to reach out to you?
Give him the contact.
Oh,
Boom, boom, bam.
it's
Speak
art by me at MEE 84 at gmail.com or Facebook Mia Juanita. That's easiest too.
That's too fast. I didn't catch
Hey,
Mia Juanita. The second name is Juanita with a J, not a W. And
I hope not a W.
some people think it's a W. I don't know.
Back to school, they
if you have
Whoa.
if you have any specific like colors that you're interested in, I can do that too.
all right.
Or like sizes, then I'll just
Hey, did you do anything for Prince Day?
no.
You belong me. Anyway,
No,
what
a
song?
lot of artists did. A lot of freelance artists did a lot of work for Prince.
So Mia,
Prince
if you
paintings and
could
stuff.
paint for one artist, who would it be? Anybody? Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, Whitney?
Stevie Wonder.
You mean foreign artists?
Yeah, if somebody said, I want you to paint me a painting.
Daddy, yeah.
I mean, nobody that.
Hold up. Time out. Shawty, you just said Stevie Wonder.
You wild, yeah.
Stevie,
Stevie, what you think it
It
is?
is a little 3D.
What you think it is?
It's like Blake.
Yo, we not gonna make
Got a
money.
little grill in it.
It got a
But
little
shout out to the
grill.
Mavs. We gonna probably get it next year.
Shout out to the Kilo.
What song though? Benita Kool-Aid. What song?
I know what song I would
What
play
song
for
would you?
him.
Cause
I
old
don't
school
know.
don't
Yeah,
have
I was
a
gonna
song.
play. I would play,
trying to play Curtis
Pass the
Blow,
Crown with J. Cole featuring Nas.
That's a great question.
I'm going with Benita with Face. I
But
think
what
Face
song,
Mob.
what song?
I'm just saying
What
any
song? We
album.
just talking about like a
That's
track.
a great question though. When you make a love,
Never seen a man
what
cry.
type of music would you want to
The
hear?
storyteller.
No.
Ballads.
Yeah, I love slow jams.
Y'all prefer Drake right now?
Do y'all like music when you make it? Do you want music
I don't
on
like
here?
them. They don't like Drake.
Do you want music on?
Yes. You don't want music when you make a love?
I don't need music.
Nah.
You make your own music, huh?
Yeah.
She said,
Hold up, baby. I don't want no music. I want to hear the vibe. I want to Drake. I want to Drake.
Do you get mad if he comes
reach
before
that
you?
fifth element? You need to know what's going on.
Do he get mad? Do you get mad if he comes before you?
What that reboot like
That's
though?
a selfish situation right there.
He can't control that.
Yeah, he should.
If you got them waters, he can't control that.
Really?
The waters.
He got
This
That's
playoff
a
game right here, we done.
That's a lie.
Shout out to
You're
y'all, boy.
selfish if you.
Miami.
That's a lie. He can get it with 2 hours.
Hey, next show, whatever happens, we're gonna do for Martin. We ain't done Martin in a minute.
Shout out to the slow. Whoever make love, shout out to y'all making them slow jams.
See?
Shout out to Light Skin, Drake, everybody.
Don't cool it.
And one.
Steph Curry, Drake.
Any man that gets your eyebrows out, kill yourself.